Looks like we're here. Finally ceasing his ridiculous dancing, he let out a quiet voice as the elevator calmly returned. And then while he walked towards the door, now I wonder if the masterminds are over here. Hold on. Without thinking, I held on to the door Kamishiro-kun was heading towards. What's wrong? You want to kiss before the decisive battle begins? No, it's not that. I had a bad feeling about this, a really bad feeling. But nonetheless, I had to ask him, hey, what do you mean by masterminds? Kamishiro-kun's eyes twitch. That was careless of me. I was planning to reveal everything about the accomplices once I captured everybody. He then licked his lips with a bitter smile. Accomplice? The only person who could fit that category would be that girl. Actually, she's the only person I could think of. You're talking about Mukuro Ikusaba, right? Huh, she's suspicious. Unexpectedly, Kamishiro-kun appeared to be surprised. Wow, I didn't know that. Then that means there's two accomplices, huh? Well, this is just... This is just one huge family. This time, it was my turn to be surprised. What, if you didn't mean Mukuro Ikusaba, then of course, I'm talking about Yasuki Matsuda. At that moment, I was hit with shockwave, so powerful that the word shockwave wouldn't even describe it properly. My heart began beating as fast as it could. Its agonizing screams reverberating all throughout my body. A cold shiver went up my back, numbing my spine and taking my breath away. Well, I should probably tell you this right now, but Izuru Kamakura isn't someone who necessarily should be called the culprit in the first place. He was just some poor fellow who got wrapped up in all this chaos. The real person who said this all was Junko Enoshima. Basically, she wasn't just the first to discover this case, but the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows. The one who secretly worked as an assistant for is none other than Yasuki Matsuda. But I wonder if it's weird for a man to be doing that sort of thing. Kamishiro-kun's starting point for his resolution phase was such an unexpected topic that all I could do was stand there and listen. I'm pretty sure those two are the only ones aware of their relationship. Well, the school doesn't know about it at least. Otherwise, why wouldn't... Otherwise, they wouldn't even request help from Yasuki Matsuda in the first place. Or maybe that was the very reason. Anyway, as a result, Enoshima was able to successfully avoid investigation from the school. I became a brainless mannequin that couldn't even perform the simplest of reasons. By the way, who is this Yasuki Matsuda he's been talking about? What Yasuki Matsuda would that be? But cooperating with them. Wasn't the only thing Yasuki Matsuda did. Like I said before the disappearance of the committee board members, was the work of Enoshima. It appears that Matsuda was involved with that case as well. Man, they really are a great combination. I had no idea what he was talking about. In fact, I rejected comprehension of his words with all my might. By learning things I already don't want to know, my head will hurt, my chest will suffer, I'll feel like throwing up. Also, the conclusive evidence that ties them together, I've seen it. But it was because of witnessing that evidence that I was able to get this far to the truth. But I don't want to hear anymore. But as if stabbing me, he continued talking. Junko Enoshima and Yasuki Matsuda's love scene. Junko Enoshima and Yasuki Matsuda's love scene? What is that? Really, what is that? 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 Really, what is that? What is that? Really, what is that? What is that? Really, what is that? What is that? What the heck is that? I heard the sound of something crashing down. It was the sound of my notes crashing down dominoes in a chain reaction. The dominoes with the words Yasuki Matsuda, Junko Enoshima, and love scene written on them all came crashing down like an avalanche. Everything was arranged. Everything was arranged by Junko Enoshima. My relationship with Matsuda-kun, all my feelings towards Matsuda-kun were arranged by her. Matsuda-kun, 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 Matsuda-kun? Betrayed. That word played in the back of my ears. Betrayed, fooled, and used. Betrayed, fooled, used, manipulated. That was the truth. The truth of this incident. Yasuki Matsuda, Junko Enoshima love scene. They cried as they were crashing down. At the same time, the door was clattering while Kamishiro-kun was prying it open. Come on, Oni-chan. For the time being, let's get out of here. We'll talk about the rest once everyone's together. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up. Still in 8 days, I was pushed out of the elevator by Kamishiro-kun. As I staggered out clumsily, I found myself in a massive, tall, circular hall. It was like a miniature theater. Hey, this place is pretty nice. Kamishiro-kun's voice coming from behind me echoed across the hall. Yep, this could actually be a fitting stage for my resolution phase to begin in. It certainly looked like a stage developed with something in mind. There was nothing. There was nothing there. There wasn't anything that would give the impression of anyone living here. Interior design was kept to a minimum, with wallpaper and carpets, and the only furniture was a bed and a drawer. There was a bare Western-style toilet sitting in the corner as well. Either a wide, extravagant prison or a low-budget place saying. That was the impression it gave. Although what drew my attention more was the fact that no one was there. Junko Enoshima, Muko Ikusawa, Matsuda-kun, or even Izuru Kamakura, who was supposed to be hidden here, none of them could be seen. This was a situation instead of any of the important individuals Kamishiro-kun just spoke of. Only the outsiders, Yuto Kamishiro and Ryoko Tsunashi was standing. But I wondered if that really was so. Maybe I've been making a huge misunderstanding. All this time I thought that I hadn't have met Izuru Kamakura even once. But I wonder if that really was the case. Maybe he's been watching over me all this time. Maybe the person I've been looking has been watching over me all this time. Basically, Izuru Kamakura's true identity was Yuto Kamishiro. I immediately turned around, but Kamishiro-kun wasn't there. The moment I thought that my vision perceived Kamishiro-kun's appearance, he was crouching at my feet. No, he was more like kneeling down on the ground. But even so, our eyes met. I instantly jumped back. My shock towards such an illogical development, my horror towards such an incoherent result, the pressure in my skull grew to a point where it wouldn't be surprising if my nose started to bleed and my nerves began trembling to the point where they wouldn't connect properly. Kamishiro-kun, unrelated to him kneeling down on the ground, was looking not at the floor but at the ceiling. That's impossible. To turn one's head all the way towards the back, that's impossible for a living human. Basically, that's what it was. He was already not one of the living. Kamishiro-kun, with his head turning 180 degrees back and glaring at the ceiling, was completely stiff. The only thing that appeared to be living was the red stream of blood dabbling out of his mouth. He would always show no response to anyone's voice or anyone's words. This was too much for me. It was so much for me to the point where my consciousness couldn't fully take on the scene of someone dying in front of me. Due to that, all my reactions slowed down. If this was true, I would have already run away from it. After all, the first thing to come to mind would be the fact that the person who did this to Kamishiro-kun must be very close by. But I was too slow, poor kid. A figure appeared next to the elevator. It was a slim, fair-skinned man wearing a dirty shirt and pants that were of Hope's Peak Academy. If only he didn't meddle with Junko and Noshima's affairs, then maybe he wouldn't have met such a brutal end. Laying out those words with his face down, not one single emotion could be felt. Who are you? While I inquired trembling, he lifted his face as if he only just noticed me. Are you talking to me? He looked exhausted. A face of someone who lost everything. The face of someone who lost all his thoughts, all his senses, and all his emotions. You don't remember me? After the memories fight with a cold voice, he spoke again with an even colder one. Why don't you remember? But why I don't remember? Well, I easily forget things. Struck by fear and confusion, I was in complete panic. Hold on a minute, please. Plus, I dropped my eyes towards Ryoko Otonashi's notebook. And it was at that moment I was hit by the wave of itchiness. The itchiness soon turned into pain, but it was a pain that brought fever. It was like warning signal. The frictional heat coming from the conflict of the remembering Ryoko Otonashi and the forgetting Ryoko Otonashi. That was the cause of the pain. Does Zoru Kamakura ring any bells? Hearing the words coming from that unexpected moment, the pain went away all at once. Is that true? The member in front of me was Zoru Kamakura, the result of Hope Speak Academy's collaborative effort. Hope Speak Academy symbol, the man known as Super High School Level, helped them by. He looked at me with eyes full of sadness, as if he was begging me to rescue him from a bottomless swamp. Why was he looking at me with sad eyes? I don't know, but those eerie eyes caused me to avert my eyes from his without thinking. But my gaze landed on the eyes, seemingly searching for salvation, of the corpse of Kamishiro-kun, and I once again averted my eyes in a panic. It would have been better he didn't find out. Possibly following my gaze, he muttered as he looked down on Kamishiro-kun. If he didn't get involved, it wouldn't have ended this way. I felt like those words were aimed at me as well. And immediately I felt as if my life was in danger. But you're different, huh? Everything I've done so far, you have a need to know. A need to know, huh? Why me? Before I could ask that question, he let out a big sigh. Besides, I also need more time to think. That's why I decided to talk a bit more before I make my decision. Mumbling to himself, it was as if he was only reciting from a script. Scared of his current state, I began to try looking around the room without getting noticed, but other than a ventilation duct, there didn't seem to be any place where I could escape to. The only exit was the elevator, in which Izuru Kamakura was standing, blocking the entrance. Well, I guess I should start with Junko Enoshima's goals. Scratching his head while speaking, he didn't seem to bother me in my eyes. Rather, he seemed to be avoiding them. Hope's Peak Academy's first incident doesn't really mean much to Junko Enoshima in the first place. And with just those words, my attention was fully drawn. Hope's Peak Academy's first incident doesn't mean much. Junko Enoshima just wants to stir up the pent-up emotions of the preparatory department. She got the super high school level Hope involved in that incident solely for that reason. And then, inside those guys, no, it wasn't something simple like inciting. It was brainwashing. Brainwashing? Ping along with violent itching. Well, that scene in my mind. The monitor's visuals I saw past the Monokuma heads in the underground facility. Crushing heads, cut faces, agonizing screams, the mutual killing by lumps of flesh. She used me and the student council as sacrifices slowly for that purpose. For the guys who were just treated as leftovers, she threw the school's proud elites into a game of mutual killing. It truly was the worst incident, wasn't it? Mutual killing? While bearing the tight tension that wrapped around my chest, taking my breath away, I squeezed the question out of me. Mutual killing? What exactly do you mean? First of all, Hope's Peak Academy's worst incident wasn't just simply a mass murder. It was mutual killing instigated by Junko and Oshima. Mutual killing, huh? Killing each other? And Oshima used the ex-school building due to its state as a closed-off vicinity, locked the student council and super high school hope inside and caused them to kill each other, utilizing various traps, scary weapons, threatening to kill everyone if a murder didn't occur, murdering in plain sight to demonstrate a lesson, and so on. She was trying to make them doubt each other, to kill each other. It was almost like she was just wanting to experiment. She really is messed up. Kamakura was talking as if it was someone else's affairs, trapped between fear and confusion. All I could do was stand there and listen. And then we ended up killing each other. There was no other hope of living. Enoshima had the preparatory department watch the school's prize student council and super high school level help out discussing methods of killing and staining each other with despair. Those scenes were vividly presented. He then paused and took a deep breath, but soon his emotionless voice once again echoed across the room. I'm sure she planned everything to have Izuru Kamakura survive at the end. It was the worst ending for the guys at the preparatory department to see their hated super high school level hope kill everyone else's hope and survive. It must have been an especially bad ending for them. Not only that, the school hiding this in was probably also what Junko and Oshima had planned. That's why the preparatory department grew to not only despite super high school level hope, but the entire school. In the end, everything went completely as Junko and Oshima had planned. Everything followed her scenario perfectly. But for what reason? For what reason did she brainwash the preparatory department? That must have been to destroy Hope's Peak Academy as well. Not only that, Kamakura then finally looked at me. Peeking from the small opening in his long pitch black hair, he stared at me. Her goal is much more outrageous. Outrageous? To her, brainwashing the preparatory department was merely planting the seeds. The worst incident for Hope's Peak Academy. That's all that is to her. Kamakura mercilessly heard those words towards me. I was controlled only for that purpose, and then destroyed. I was too late in realizing it. No, I was just desperately trying not to realize it. I didn't want to believe that she was so obsessed with despair. That's the truth. The despair, the truth that I'm involved with this incident. Hey, what does you and Junko and Oshima have to do with each? What do I have to do with? His words were suddenly filled with intense emotion for just a moment. What does this incident mean to you? Are you going to go with your classic nothing to do with me? If it has nothing to do with you, why are you remembering it? If it really has nothing to do with it, then it'd be best to just let that memory be lost forever. Eh? Why does Kamakura know my saying? And how did he know about me remembering? I was right, wasn't I? About you remembering. That's why you can't remember me. You remember that I wasn't a particularly important person to you, so that's why you can't remember. Kamakura then revealed his eyes. Their glint was tainted with deadly hatred. You're such a B-word. Huh? Then an impossible thought floated into my head. In order to deny that impossible thought, I asked, who are you? You're not Izuru Kamakura? Of course I'm not, you imbecile. He then spit out those words. I'm Yasuki Matsuda. Whew. Chapter 14 is as long as chapter 13. So that's it for this video.